What do you think about the Xbox Connect? Should they bring it back?
I'm surprised apparently there's because the PlayStation has the motion controllers too, right?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people do that.
The Connect was cool because I got decent exercise doing that.
I remember that
The dance thing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Man.
god, it was.
Should bring that back and show a video that people lead it up, man.
I sold that thing for $100.
I remember it used to come with the systems. You know, you spend a little extra.
That's how I got mine.
See,
Yeah.
maybe they're intentionally doing that so people don't. Because then I can see people trying to drive with the shit. Like they leave it on and they get, and I can see.
Okay, we can't make excuses for stupid.
I'm not. But they're gonna have to put things like that. You know, warning labels. Hey, don't wear this. Well, you have to because then people can sue. Just like with cautions on the cup. Yeah. On a lot of cups, it's because somebody burned themselves.
It is a mixed reality. So you do have those cameras on the cameras on the front of the headset where you're still able to kind of see what's out in front of you.
That's a lot of stimulation, bro.
But since it's all standalone in there, I think as soon as I open up an 8K project, it's gonna catch on fire.
You just flip it off. You're like, God dang.
We're a commentary YouTube channel called Social Sabotage, but we never talk about tech.
No, we don't. What are we discussing today?
So Apple announced a virtual reality headset a couple days ago.
VR. Okay.
It's pretty cool. Let's dive into it.
So a VR headset, huh? They're getting into that game. So there's an Oculus.
Yeah.
PlayStation's got their own thing.
Yeah.
I don't think Xbox. Did Xbox ever come up with anything?
No, they had that Kinect.
Kinect. We all remember that bullshit.
Hey, I liked the Kinect on the Xbox.
Power on. Boop, and then the thing would turn on itself. That creeped me out.
That was ahead. So the Kinect was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It was definitely ahead of its time.
Maybe if they figured out better ways of implementing it, it could have went a little bit better.
It could have been so much better, but yeah, Apple's finally in the game.
Okay.
And there really is something that looked pretty promising. I was watching the press conference on it the other day, WWDC.
Okay.
And it seemed rather interesting so it's a standalone device. You don't have to connect to a computer at all.
Wow. So just the little headset and you. Okay.
You put it on. You run in a M2 chip and an R1 chip. There's a couple of gripes I have with it though.
Okay.
A huge gripe I have with it is battery life.
Oh, what's that like?
So looking at 2 hours.
You can't even get through. I guess you can't get through an Avengers movie, but you can get through most movies, I guess.
You can't get through any movies nowadays.
Well, I guess they run a little over.
So that being one of the cooler aspects of it, being able to watch a movie, 75-inch screen anywhere you want, on a 2-hour battery, that's weird for $3,500 bucks.
Okay.
But $3,500 is standalone. The display quality seemed to be pretty decent, but my use case for it. I guess it would be a little different. So what I would want to do, and maybe they could add it down the line, but maybe I'd have to wait for the second generation of it. But I want to be able to have the headset and connect it to, say, the Mac Mini or the Mac Studio that has more processing power. So instead of running an M2 base chip, you can run like an M2 Ultra or M2 Max.
Okay.
Use that for the processing power. Use the headset as the monitors. So basically, I can edit video on all these tabs and windows I have open.
Wow. That'd be
so like having 3 or 4 monitors, you can have all that there.
That's pretty wild.
But since it's all standalone in there, I think as soon as I open up an 8K project, it's going to catch on fire.
You just flip it off. You're like, God dang.
My face is burning. But
I think that's the next step is to, so you can literally be on a plane and work remotely. You can do anywhere and do anything.
Well, you can basically do that because it's basically connected to your phone. I mean, it's standalone, but it's basically connected to your phone because you can do like Zoom calls and things like that with it.
Wild.
But it's great because with most headsets, like the Oculus, you have to have your arms are like out here to engage.
Oh, I got it.
Since they have like cameras at the bottom of the actual headset itself, your arms don't have to be out as far. They can be here, and then all of your gestures and swiping are done here.
Wow.
No controllers.
It's getting there, man. Another 3 to 5 years, version 2, 3, or whatever. You're right. It could be that better battery life. You know. What about studies on wearing that for so long, extensively, and everything? And What about people like if you don't have contacts or you have vision issues? How does that work? Does it make adjustments for all that?
There are optics you can buy to add inserts in, and there's different things, different pads, because they say it's a very modular system, so you can get different adjustment pads that give you different distances and lengths, depending on if you wear glasses or not. Okay. But it's funny because I would want to have that on all the time, and I feel like it would be minimal distractions from this screen, this screen being the phone. But when I were just adding 2 more screens in front of our eyes,
people are gonna just check and check out more and more and more. People are gonna. I think what we're gonna find is people are gonna be working around each other. Everybody's just gonna have these damn headsets on.
Yeah.
And then when they need to have a conversation with somebody, we'll be able to just connect wirelessly to another wireless headset, like retailers have them. Yeah. And then you'll be able to just do that wirelessly, do your payments like that, move on, get your cup, and move on. I think we're getting it.
They're going to be at the self-checkout watching. We saw you didn't scan that TV there. we saw you didn't scan that.
So what other benefits, for the price tag? So what's the price tag?
$3,500.
So for that, besides the headset, obviously, is there a charge? You know how Apple is. So is there a charge pack that comes with it, or do you need to buy that separately?
It comes with it. So the charge package is a cord connect to a battery pack. I wish the battery pack was bigger because I feel like it should give you at least 4 hours. You should be able to get through a full Avengers movie.
4 hours. 4 hours would be nice. 4 to 6 hours would have been good, but obviously they would have had to compromise.
2 hours is kind of sketchy.
Laughable. It's kind of laughable.
Because as soon as you start doing stuff, it's just going to die. For me, that's the biggest down on that.
Maybe they're intentionally doing that so people don't. Because then I can see people trying to drive with the shit. Like they leave it on and they get, and I can see.
Okay, we can't make excuses for stupid.
I'm not. But they're gonna have to put things like that, warning labels. Hey, don't wear this. Well, you have to because then people can sue. Just like cautions on the cup, on a lot of cups, it's because somebody burned themselves.
It is a mixed reality. So you do have those cameras on the cameras on the front of the headset where you're still able to kind of see what's out in front of you.
That's a lot of stimulation, bro.
But it's cool because it's mixed reality. But there's like a dial, so kind of like on the Apple Watch where you have a crown. You twist the crown and that'll make it more or less immersive. So less immersive being you can see what's out in front of you, or more immersive where you are now surrounded by trees and all this other stuff.
Bro,
that's cool. I like that's dope.
And then when they're able to implement this in video games and back end, because I want to be able to just be in there and fuck. I want to do that. That's what I want to do. That would be.
Well, yeah. So for me, like having the Apple headset, but you also have to have one of those things where you can kind of move around and run and have your gun. Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be a good workout, man. You could do that. Literally be in duty, doing stuff, handling business.
I'll be running. I'll be gone. I'll be nope. Zombies.
Workout, just like the movie Gamer. I don't know if anybody's seen that movie.
Oh God, that's a throwback.
Underrated movie. Gerard Butler. Check it out. But okay, so what else do you get? The battery charge, $3,500 price tag. Is there a warranty with it, I'm guessing, or something? Because these are new.
They will probably have AppleCare. It's not coming out till next year. But you get the bragging rights with your friends.
I guess if you're in the cloud and all that, I guess.
And you get the target on your back for having some new technology.
You're just sitting there walking around, somebody just runs up behind you.
Honestly, if you're wearing this outside, walking around, and alone, and you get attacked, I'm like, okay, what were you thinking?
It's gonna happen. Look, 2024, VR is getting jacked.
Although Pokemon Go would be dope on the VR.
See. So okay, I mean that's pretty new.
It's nice. I thought about it, but now I'm just like, you know what? It's kind of expensive, especially when it's not gonna be for my use case scenario as a creator, because I'm looking at it as a workplace expansion.
Yeah, of course.
So, like I said, instead of working with monitors, all my monitors are in this headset that I can just look around, and any size I want up to 75 inches. And just be plugged into a base module for better computing power. That's what I want as a creator. As a video editor, that's what I want.
Yeah. Nope.
Now I don't know how that would affect you.
But still, to have that option, maybe they'll have both options. So you can have just a standalone, or there's a way to but that's going to be a higher price tag, probably like $4,500 or some ridiculous.
Now what if they gave you they made it's an empty space, and you go in there with weights. But in this space, when you put the headset on, you see all these machines. And you go there, and you grab these things, and they're actually tensioned to whatever the physical object is. That's me just thinking, I've seen way too many movies. That's way far-fetched.
Maybe a couple more years. It's going to be wild.
More than a couple years. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, but I can see that being helpful for rehabilitation.
Right.
That could be super helpful for that. People that are dealing with issues or whatever, ways of getting people using VR to create scenarios and stuff. Good training.
Right.
Maybe this could be used as a practical application to help law enforcement. Creating scenarios, seeing how they would react, making them realistic as possible, using other scenarios previously and seeing how to better educate people.
Right.
I think there could be a really big improvement when it comes to that. So.
I would make I would totally make like a super dope like short film where it's both live action and animated. So it's live action when you are not wearing the headset, but as soon as you put on the headset, it's like Sword Art Online and everything's like all animated.
And that's what everybody would think too. That'd be everybody's got weapons and shit. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
that's different. $3,500 though.
Yeah, it's outside of my price range, but then again, we could become millionaires tomorrow. Yeah. So. Yeah. If you see us with them on, just know that I wouldn't tell people I won the lottery. There would just be signs. And
just signs? Like you not at work? Would you still work?
That's decent benefits. I'd still be there because $1 million isn't. Yeah, I'd still be there. But I'd just be at work with headset on.
Check that.
Sir, you can't wear that. Sorry.
But let us know what you think. Yeah, have you heard anything about it? Maybe have you tried it?
They've heard about it. Sure. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to get it? Is it a good idea?
Have you tried other headsets? What are your experiences with that? Let us know.
What do you think about the Xbox Connect? Should they bring it back?
I'm surprised apparently there's because the PlayStation has the motion controllers too, right?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people do that.
The Connect was cool because I got decent exercise doing that.
I remember that
the dance thing. Oh my god, it was.
Should bring that back and show a video that people lead it up, man.
I sold that thing for $100.
I remember it used to come with the systems. You spend a little extra.
That's how I got mine.
See,
yeah.
Shout out to 360, Xbox One.
Yeah. Anyways, we are outro.